Hey, Caleb, thanks for becoming a regular. We're so excited to have you. Thank you so much for being the first one. Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Tavern of Tomes. My name is RK Fox. I am your tavern keeper, and I am joined today by my fellow storytellers, Kent Aldrich, Samuel Bowen, Christian Majewski, the one and only Rachel, and Alex Oak. And together we're going to weave a world of myth and legend. The walls of my tavern are lined with leather-bound books filled with blank pages. Once a week here at the tavern, we open a tome at dusk and fill its pages with stories. The world outside is dark and scary. It has its beauties, but they're hard to see at night. So for the time being, let's leave this world and go adventure, shall we? Now I'm going to recap past couple chapters, not just for our listeners, but also for our storytellers, because it's been a bit. In our past couple chapters, the party met an assortment of geomancers who had hidden themselves away within the hills on the Isle of Lunca because of the Ravager's presence. Their leader, Ana Isabel Miguez, an old Earth Genasi individual, or an old Earth Puravis, that's the in-world name, heard the party's purpose for being there and provided a few geomancers to aid in the capture of the Ravager. In the process of preparing to capture it, they investigated the nature of the creature and discovered that it is completely wild and uncontrollable. They planned their trap and set forth to capture the Ravager by cornering it and driving it into a tunnel which they could then seal off. The party then went out and began to search for the Ravager's current activity by lifting Lucian into the air with the help of the geomancers, and saw that it was currently due north. They created a plan to deal with the varied terrain they encountered and began to implement the wild and chaotic nature of the Ravager, as well as a mechanic that confused the players, began to wreak havoc on the party's plan. Regardless, they kept their cool and got the Ravager nearly all the way to the trap before combat ensued, and it shifted into a humanoid form, which Jack recognized as his mother. The creature cast a spell which was quickly dropped as, even though it was a brief second in humanoid form, it returned to this mindless spheroid shape it once held. After this, Lorenzo decided to get it into the trap by brute force and handily carried it beyond the threshold while being a whale monkey mammoth, as he described it. They were able to trap it within and spent the better part of the day shaping the trap into a boulder and carving it out of the hill, and then taking it onto the ship with the help of Straea's psionics and the Geomancer tribe, after which point they began to sail back to Aleno. Before leaving, though, Lorenzo connected with a member of the tribe who informed him of the significance of the Magnum Sea as a potential place to go to commune with the ruler of the oceans. While on their way home, Jack attempted to see if there was an extent to which there may be an overlap between the Ravager and his patron, but came up empty, realizing that he may know more about Ravagers than anyone else at this point. Furthermore, the crew also began to notice that being in the presence of the Ravager for a prolonged period, even through the boulder, made them feel uneasy. While everyone was trying to figure out exactly what to do with the boulder, Jack attempted to use the suggestion spell to cause Straea to throw the boulder into the ocean. Straea barely resisted the force of the spell, though she did not notice Jack casting it. With little time to think, Jack attempted to reinforce with another suggestion spell. The second spell was thwarted, as well as this time Straea noticing the spell components. Straea confronted Jack, and while Jack attempted to excuse his behavior by trying to rationalize it, just saying, if you don't like it, get rid of it, he was quickly cornered by other members of the crew. Jack also kept his cool in this moment as best he could, but was quickly escorted below decks for a bit of an interrogation. Lucian used his zone of truth to evoke honesty amongst the party. Though he attempted to coach the party towards cooperation, their overarchingly gruff nature made this direction difficult to receive. Jack admitted that he wanted to see the Ravager dead at any cost, but failed to give the party motivations which they perceived as being the whole truth or genuine or earnest enough. In light of this, they had him thrown in the brig. The party each struggled with this new tension in their own ways. Lorenzo simply not knowing where to go, Straya heading off towards the boulder once again, and Lucian smacking Jack upside the head before taking him to the brig and seeking out Lorenzo and Straya in their distress. To attempt to alleviate this newfound tension, Lucian began an impromptu dance and ruckus on the deck. While it took some time, this revelry did eventually reach Straya in her anger and bring her back to engaging a bit in the party, though she never fully left the boulder. Lucian then went to find Lorenzo and connected with his brother, helping Enzo process his feelings. As we closed our last chapter, Jack sat in a damp cell in the brig, scratching symbols into the wall, laughing and muttering to himself, just a little longer, just a little longer. No, not yet. But I do think you're up next, my friend. Before beginning to peel off yet another mask. And this, my friend. You okay
over there?
I honestly forgot how bad that was. And this is bringing back like all of the memories.
It's funny. This, my friends, is where we are going to pick up chapter 17. You guys are sailing in towards Aleno, and we're actually going to jump to when you make port, unless one of you wants to interrupt me before you're genuine making port. No?
Just depends on when he's released from prison.
You will I'm not certain you will be released even upon making port. You are
forever, probably just overnight.
Oh, you would have let him out after a night?
Well, I would have gone to check on him, probably taking like Lorenzo or the Veil with me.
Okay, let's jump to that scene then. You guys
I'll
go down into the brig, the lower hold. Okay, so the entire party.
Yeah, if I see them walking,
I don't think Enzo is coming.
No.
Okay, Enzo's not
my problem anymore.
Sounds good. Everybody but Enzo.
That's funny.
You guys make your way down to the brig, the lowest hold in the ship, and you see, Jack, if you were peeling off another mask.
Mm-hmm.
What do we see?
So he looks similar to how Wim looked, of the blonde hair. It just looks a little bit more patchy. His eyes look a little bit more sunken. And he's somehow more gaunt than Jack was. So just in rough shape.
And is the former mask like sitting on the floor?
Maybe.
What do you mean maybe?
Just off in the corner. It's just in the corner.
Okay, so it
nice
is,
little bow.
So Sam, do give
in a bow? You tied your face in a bow?
Sam, is a physical mask in the cell with you?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
He wouldn't have anywhere to get rid of it, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Another one?
Probably before we even turn the corner, Lucian is already saying, "So, little guy, have you really thought your actions and redeemed yourself, and are you ready to make amends?" And then we round the corner, I see the mask, and I'm like, "Oh, I guess not."
Funny.
And then Veil.
How many of these faces do you have?
Why?
Apparently too many.
He just kind of shrugs.
Okay, who are you now?
At this point, does it matter?
Yes,
You know,
it matters every single
Your
time.
entire life and answer to us in general is just a shrug. We can't ever get anything out of you.
I said the right one. But that's not the point right now.
At this point, you can just call me Dasu.
Doug.
It's easier that way.
Dasu.
Dasu?
Dasu?
The last name.
No. What is your first name? Names are important.
As a T. Should I spell it for you?
Sure.
Is he being funny with me? Because I think he's being
No.
funny with
I'm
me.
just gonna call him Doug.
Doug?
Fully
Sure.
unrelated to the names given.
Yes.
Desu, and what was the other?
T. A-T-I.
Like a T? Got it.
As opposed to many.
What?
AT instead of many T's.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Sorry,
I got it.
That was dumb.
I got you.
You're
man.
not
I
here.
got you.
You're not here, Enzo. Shut up.
I missed it. Coffee's still kicking in. It's fine. So is
Can
this like... No, go for it.
Can I get out now?
I
you
don't think
crazy?
so. Last time you changed your faces, you tried to sabotage our mission. So I can only imagine that this one is worse. So,
Or
as much as I
just
enjoy a
want to
good
get the mission
battle,
done?
I prefer not to wake up with a dagger in my back.
I would just like to finish so we can go our separate ways.
You don't love us anymore?
I mean, do you want me to stick around? I'll stick around.
I don't know what I want anymore.
Yeah,
don't
are you
think you
still
ever
on this,
did.
like, gonna mind control people? Because that wasn't cool.
It was one spell. We forgive and forget.
I will
Hmm.
apologize for that. I'm sorry.
Oh.
And he'll give like a bow.
Okay,
So
so this
Desu has
version of you is
manners.
at least polite.
Okay. Is Desu like your final form, or like you got more names in there?
What is he, a Power
What are we talking-
Ranger?
I mean, this is just me.
How does this work? Were you born with
Okay,
like,
you do have to give us some kind of explanation, otherwise we're keeping you in here. As to why, how, I look, and like, Lucien is going to start pulling at his chin. See, I can't take off my face and have another face underneath it. We're gonna need a little bit of an explanation from you if we're going to, let you out of the cage.
So, well, I might have maybe made a deal with not a deal. I have a book about magical entities that can bestow magic on the creatures. Kind of failed wizard school. I couldn't actually do it. And so now we're here.
Hmm.
did you steal the book? Like, why can you change faces because of a book? What?
That is a good question. I will say.
Thank you.
It's something I've always been able to do.
Change
See,
faces?
now that raises more questions, because you said the book was why we're here, but then the
Well,
faces is
yes.
always happening?
It's kind of it messes with my ability to switch faces a little bit.
The book does.
Well, no, the magical entity that gives me all the magic that I can do.
Is the boulder the magical entity? Is that why you wanted to get rid of it?
No, that's my mother.
What?
The boulder is your mother. Now I'm
No,
very
not-
confused.
What? What? Wait, what?
No, the
Is that
rock
the
is not my mother. Ravager.
The thing. Wait, is that why it turned into that woman? Wait, did we see that, or was that
Yes.
just for his eyes? I
No,
can't
you all
remember.
saw
We
that.
all saw it. Okay, okay.
Yeah, we all saw it.
Yes. So
Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks.
my parents were wizards. They tried
Mhm.
going beyond into the 10th level sphere of magic. It didn't go.
So your parents died, and now you have many faces.
Yes. That thing is wearing my mother's face. I would like it to not.
Wait. Is it wearing her face or is it her?
I don't know. She died.
And you,
It
So
started.
your answer was to throw it to the bottom of the ocean?
I mean, that would
Yes.
certainly make it disappear.
No one has to see it. No one has. It's. It is the stain on my family's name. I would like it to be gone from the world. I would like no one to see it. I don't
You
you
not
turn
know?
into one of those?
I can't turn into one of those. No.
Are you sure? Like, if you peel enough faces back, will it eventually just be that thing?
You see him kind of like shakily kind of touch his face. Like, I don't think so.
Don't like that answer.
I don't think that's what happened.
Can we
He
see the
feels
book?
unsure.
Do you have it on you?
I have it on me, Reese? Or would they have taken like all my things?
That's up to them. Lucian, would you have taken his personal possessions?
Probably, but I wouldn't have like put them anywhere. I would have just like they're probably sitting right next to the cell.
Yeah. So
It's
like,
we're all
like-
talking. You look to the left. There's like a desk with like the book, shiny and like pristine.
It's not even. It's like the next pole further away from the bars, just so that you can't reach it with your hand.
yeah, it's like if there were somebody in a cell next to you. Not that there are several cells. There's one cell down here. But if there was another cell and somebody were in that one, they could reach it. It's just far enough away that he can't reach it.
So
Do you
he'll
like
just
point to your stuff?
he'll just kind of gesture to it and just be like, it's in there.
I'm gonna go over and look for it. Y'all can keep talking. I'm just gonna book.
So wait, the book made the face peeling worse, but you could do it before. So what was its purpose before? And how is it worse now?
Well, there wasn't voices in my head before.
Ah,
You have voices in your head. This is just getting better and
That's
better by the day.
now we why did I even leave Omerzell? Like, this is just like home.
This is
You
normal
have
for
people
you?
that hear. Oh, you know what? I don't want to know.
Omerzell,
know.
the land of ghosts and ghouls and things like that. Voices in your head are pretty common.
Except I think all these are mine.
See, now that's not common.
How many voices do you have?
He'll just kind of stop for a moment. Well, more than 5.
Oh gosh. And do they go away when you peel a face off?
Not really.
Okay.
One gets louder, another one gets quieter.
Okay. More than 5. Oh gosh.
I'm gonna start flipping through the book as I'm listening.
Yeah.
I assume I find it.
What are you looking for?
This book that he was talking about.
Yeah,
the
no. What
magical-
within the book are you looking for?
Oh, nothing in particular. I'm just like flipping through, seeing if there's something creepy. Does it have like a
Yeah, go ahead.
creepy aura?
Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
There's probably a couple pages that are like dog-eared so that he'll find them again quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. I'll find those, but I'm also just looking for weird, creepy vibes. Well,
My favorite vibes.
that was a natural one,
Oh,
but my because I also casted guidance, and that was a 4.
Okay. To a total of.
4 investigation. You said
Yeah.
11.
Okay. Cool. So DC 5 got you basically all the dog-eared pages. DC 10 sort of got you the gist of the book. So like one of the big dog-eared pages, as of I don't think you'd really be able to tell like how recent a dog ear is, but like one of the dog-eared pages is the Ravager. It seems to be largely a book about magical creatures. Or beasts or monsters, yada, yada, yada. Specifically creatures that are intrinsically magical or have magical properties to them. You know, anything that's supernatural. Not like monstrosities, not constructs. It's specifically things that have innate magic to them. And so the Ravager is one. That one's reasonably explained. You guys have been hunting it. You've seen him looking through this book. This book is not like some wild, unknown entity. You know, you've seen him jumping through this, especially when you guys were trying to capture the Ravager. He was looking through this for research purposes. There doesn't appear to be any sort of magical aura around it. It kind of just appears to be a book about magical creatures. A couple of the dog-eared ones that you notice are, there are writings about creatures that are able to specifically bestow magical power onto other creatures. So that is what you notice to be dog-eared. And then Sam, if there's anything else she would notice that's like dog-eared that you want to announce, DC 5 basically got her whatever she wants to know from dog-eared pages. So whatever creatures you think would be amongst the dog-eared pages, let her know.
Would there be anything in the book about any rituals with those creatures at all? Was that a separate book?
It all depends on the kind of creature.
Is there one?
Like there are a couple creatures that specify that like here's how you would summon this creature to make a deal with it for power or something like that. So
if there's passages like that, there would be like highlighting, kind of like question marks, notations. If it's like summoning to make a deal, it's like probably it's like scratches where it says like probably not a good idea. Things like that.
Do you think you would have like in your marginalia sort of rated the creatures based on how viable they were for that sort of pursuit?
100%.
Okay.
It's like it's got like 1 out of 5 stars. Do not attempt.
Okay.
Things like that.
Yelp reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what you see in the book.
Cool.
Okay.
Have you found any of these? Are you like a monster hunter?
I wanted something that would help me be able to do magic. For the sole reason of hunting down the thing that's currently on deck. Because I don't want that thing out and about. It killed a lot of people, including my family, or it was after my family. I'm a little fuzzy on the details. I wasn't really there. Saw it happen later.
You saw your parents die later.
It was recorded.
It was recorded.
Anybody in the room can give me a history check or an arcana check if they would like. Aside from, obviously, Dessou.
I'm rolling ones here and there and everywhere. So.
Vale, what'd you get?
2 seconds.
Okay.
I got. Wait, which one's better? They're both zeros. I got an 8.
Okay.
I got like an 8.
Okay.
Struggling.
None of you know off the top of your head that there is for sure a technology that does this, although it seems like it's possible given where current Arcana tech is. You guys are in the Throne Guard Concord right now. You know that recording technologies exist within Myth Unending. You don't know where Dessou is from, so maybe that technology exists where he is?
But to answer your question, Straya, yes, I did find one. Do I have the name of it, please?
It is not a named creature.
Okay. 'Cause I think I have player knowledge that my character doesn't have.
I don't know what player knowledge you might have.
Okay. So then that would be all the information that he knows for certain. Yeah, I found it. It was in a cave. And then it could kind of do magic. And he'll kind of do the produce flame so that you see the void fire. Like, it doesn't really count.
So you found the creature, and then after that, you could do this magic.
And he'll kind of just roll up his sleeve, and you can see kind of spiraling down his arm is not. It could almost appear as like tattoos, but it's more indentations in the flesh of kind of black chains. Disappeared also. I think I messed up.
Did the creature, like, do magic? Does it own you? Is it here with us?
Great questions. I don't have the
But
answers.
no
of that.
answers.
I didn't really care. I just wanted to kill that thing, and then, like, then I can solve the rest.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna step out of the game for 1 second. Does anybody remember who asked us to get this Ravager? Where
That was the Scion.
Scion.
The Scion himself.
Scion asked for it
Yeah.
specifically. Okay.
Oh, hail.
Long may he live.
So, Lucian, do you know the guy who wants it? Why he wants it?
I was not tasked by the Scion directly. So I have no idea why he would want this. Or even if it is him who wants it. Or maybe someone from his court.
Because I would very much like no one to have to deal with it.
Hmm.
And then he'll just kind of look over at the veil and just be like, you've killed people because it was the right thing to do. I think you can understand this is something that I have to do.
Yes. But is there any reason aside from it being a smear on your family's honor?
Because no one's quite sure what it can do. It is one of the most dangerous creatures we've come across. It's chaotic. If people are trying to study it, they're not going to be sure what it does. It's going to get loose. It's going to hurt people.
Yes. But how do we know there's only one of these? And if there is more than one, I would rather know how to kill it.
But how does the Scion know about it?
That is it. Well, that would be a question for you, but it is a good question.
I guess I am asking the question to myself. Do I have any information about, like, why this Ravager would have been wanted? Right? Because
No.
I mostly came here because of Enzo, but I partially also came here for the Scion.
Yeah. You would not have been given any direct information about this particular edict. You actually didn't know about the edict until your heading was set.
Yeah, it is a very good question. And why, like, and honest, just thinking to myself, I wouldn't say this out loud, why I wasn't informed about it.
It's fine if we have to hand it over to him. I guess. But I will try to kill it anyways. But if it's an issue of, like, it being attached to the crew of the ship, to you all, that's fine. We can hand it over, I'll find another way.
The problem is that I have a feeling, admittedly, I don't know the Scion all that well, or any of this part of the world, but I have a feeling that if we show up without it, even though we had it, we might not make it very far.
Yeah, I'd prefer to turn it in. I'm new at this and kind of want to build a good reputation, so...
The Scion
Sorry?
is... They don't call him the good Scion for no reason.
Is he good, or is he, like, ironic good? You know?
As far as I remember, Reese, you can confirm or deny this, but I'm going to say this is Lucien. He has been nothing but good to me.
Correct.
Right, but is he like, you know, Mother Teresa good or Al Capone good, you know?
He is good as a king. As a ruler.
Replace Mother Teresa with notable religious figure and Al Capone with notable gang figure.
And notable gang figure was good at running city similar to Chicago. That didn't mean that he was a good person.
So, he's good. He won't kill it though.
You're sure this thing has to die?
Yes.
Call me crazy. I think
You're crazy.
maybe I haven't... Okay, thanks. Okay. Well, I'm young and stupid.
Crazy
so...
talented.
Hey, I like it.
Okay, this is
so-
not the time for joking.
I mean, you know, take it seriously, but also, I don't know what I'm doing. But what if we turn this thing into the Scion, we kind of figure out what the deal is, and we get in the Scion's good graces, but also we figure out the best way to get you access to it, to kill it, after we figure out why it's needed.
Okay, well,
Is
that's way more complicated, because then we're basically setting ourselves up to then need to plan a heist.
Not even a heist. Like,
Kill
let's
something
just say...
that we could kill right now.
Heist.
Like, if we want to kill it.
No, but we need
I-
to know why the Scion needs it.
I could try and find out why he needs it. I am a member of the Scion's court. I don't know if you
That's-
already knew that.
No, I'm
But
saying, like, we already have an
yes.
in, but let's, like, give it to the Scion, kind of suss around, get in his good graces, see what his plans are, but also be like, oh, between, 9 and 9:05, the door is unguarded. then if we need to sue Dougie, whatever you want to go by, he just like goes in the room, kills the thing. We're like, oopsies, but we also know, because if there's another Ravager, what's to stop him from finding another?
Just from the possibilities of everything that has been going on, if this is his mother, then his father is Ravager too. Just simple logic. Even I can do that.
He might have been a pile of ash, so I don't think that will be a problem.
Oh,
But your mom wasn't? This may sound insensitive. Do you have the recording?
could we see it?
No, I don't. My brother does.
Where's your brother? You don't talk to him anymore, right? Was that what was going on? Or you
Also,
don't-
can I see if
Oh,
he's
he's trying
lying?
to kill you. He's trying to kill you. That's what's going on.
He blames me for it, yeah.
Straya, you asked if you could see if he was lying?
Yeah, about having the recording.
Oh yeah, go ahead and give me an insight check, and then Desu, give me deception or persuasion. Don't tell us which.
Perception, you said?
Insight.
Insight, sorry. It's under 10. I rolled a 9. It's pointless. My dice hate me today.
You believe him.
Okay, cool. I just want to say my dice landed on top of other dice in my thing, and it was a 20, but because it landed on top of dice, I didn't take it. So you're lucky.
Oh, I think you can
we're
keep dice
lucky.
that land on top of other dice.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
I didn't know if that counted. Oh, well.
Oh yeah, that counts as long as it's solid surface that it's sitting on, and there's a very clear face up.
Oh.
So yeah, no.
Well,
if
I'll
you-
stick with the 9. I believe him.
okay,
For storytelling purposes.
you believe him.
Cool. So we're going to get this thing to the Scion and then try and kill it later? Because
I will say this much. Once it is in the Scion's hands, I will not help you. Because if anything is traced back to me, it's not just my head on the line.
So, what if we gave it to the people who need to get it, but it doesn't? It goes missing on its way to the Scion.
And
feel like
let
we're just-
the Ravager loose somewhere in...
I was
don't
gonna
know.
say at that point we're gonna have to heist it in the middle of a city where it could get out and kill a bunch of people. Like, if we want to kill it, our best option is to kill it now and deal with the consequences from the Scion later. Then heist it from the guy after we've already given it to him.
Do
Even though for some reason I have a feeling that Enzo would like a heist, and I don't know why.
I have a
to get a little
stupid
vision of
plan.
him.
Just on deck, she's like, I would love to steal something right now. Moves on.
I'm getting this itch. I want to steal something.
Okay, what's your plan?
Does the Scion know what a Ravager looks like?
I would assume not. Considering, according to your story, this is the only one that ever existed.
It's the only one I'm aware of existing. We kill it.
So we give Enzo to the Scion and tell the Scion that Enzo's the Ravager.
Everybody,
Not
everybody, give me a history check, and I do mean everybody here aside from Enzo.
I'm scared to use my dice. Can I
It was a
guidance this or
16. I hate.
I will say that you cannot guidance this. You didn't know you were going to be making a check.
Great, yeah, that's
17?
kind of what I assumed. Ooh, history? Whoa, dirty
can't
20.
roll for crap today.
Never could.
8.
And then Lucian, you're doing this with advantage.
Oh, I'm doing it with advantage?
Yes.
Got 17. I don't know
Vale,
if I
you
heard
got
that.
an 8.
Got
Okay.
20.
Nothing? Nat 20. Okay. Lucian, Nat 20. I'll
That's
just
my
give
name.
you the information because it's probably most pertinent to you anyway. You know that the Scion, while he will not probably know exactly what a Ravager looks like, almost would not send away for this if he didn't know what he was asking for. And so you guys don't, or at least it occurs to you, Lucian. And then Straya and Jack, Straya and Dessou, what did you guys get?
17.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay, so it would occur to all of you, aside from Vale, you probably can't con the Scion out of this, unfortunately.
Is he himself coming to get the Ravager?
Oh,
You don't know the particulars of that.
okay.
We could.
But I will say Lucian would know, especially on a nat 20. Whoever is sent to come retrieve it is going to know what they're looking for.
Mm-hmm. We hand it over. We can do whatever experiments we want with it right now. And I am sure that I can arrange, or at least try to arrange, for us to see it while it is still with the Scion. But we are handing it over, and that is final.
I think that's best. We could always go back if we feel like this thing is really bad. Still not sure.
And we can...
But we could always do the mind trick thing, since you already tried that on me once. And just claim
Sorry.
to be...
No. You will not survive that. Anywhere within the bounds of Eleanor. But if we confirm that it is truly dangerous, I'm sure we can explain it to the Scion and he will understand.
You have a lot of trust in this dude.
I owe him my life. And my mother's life.
Cool.
I trust him. I do not trust everyone in his cult.
Still don't trust you. I say we leave him here until the Ravagers off the ship.
I would like to disagree with her, but I have no reason to agree with you. And I point at Dessou.
Okay.
And keeping an eye on you all the time would be exhausting. I have much more important things to do.
I won't stop you. I would just ask that you help me after you learn how dangerous it is.
At this point, when you say that, Lucian will get really close to the bars, look you straight in the eye and say, I will never ever deny someone who's asking for help. You have my word.
Thank you.
Just because the audio was a little garbled on my end, what was Dessou's request for help?
What did I say?
You just said, please help me with this or something like that.
It was just, I won't interfere with anything. I just would ask that you help once you learn how dangerous it is.
Got it. So it's, sort of a vague request. Got it. Cool.
Mhm.
And as you guys sort of conclude that conversation, we are going to jump to when you guys actually make port. On your way in to Scion's Bay, you went through checkpoints, and they sent advanced word to Alano to let them know that you guys had captured a Ravager and had come to return it to the Scion. So when you make port, immediately there are waiting for your ship several different individuals. You can see some individuals are carrying just stacks of like parchment and scrolls, a couple with hex lights on their hands, and are like, you can see a bunch of people who look like researchers here to collect it, but you can also see just a series of Scion's Guard who are here, who, as you guys sort of give them enough information about where it is inside the boulder and how you guys got it onto the ship, the Scion's Guard use telekinesis similar to the way that Straya did to lift the boulder up and take it, and you see a full armed guard alongside a series of researchers taking it back. What do you guys do as sort of the ship is making port and this is happening? Are you just observing? How are
One
you
very
guys
important
engaged?
question.
Yeah.
Are any of the people that Straya and I don't want to be around in this instance?
That was about to be my question.
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Do we think that the Ghost Slayers have made it this far? Because they came on the ship talking about us.
So
do we think that they've...
So, notably, those were not Omercellian Ghost Slayers. Those were Astral Wardens from the Throne Guard Concord, who are also followers of the same religion of the Ghost Slayers.
Mm-hmm.
So
They all buddy.
Yeah. So the Ghost Slayers are members of what is called the Order of the Vasham Klinga, which is where they get their name. Vasham Klinga roughly translates to something along the lines of spirit killer. I don't remember exactly what it is. Those who follow the Order of the Vasham Klinga in over here in Lifo take the form of the Astral Wardens, who are the sort of the individuals who comprise, and this is knowledge that Lorenzo and Lucian would have, but maybe not the two of you. They comprise Grim Predation. And so they follow the same religion, but they carry it out in different ways. And so you were encountering a fully separate group of individuals.
Got it. Okay. And you said a perception check?
Yes, give me a perception check.
I rolled a 15.
I rolled an 11.
Okay. 11, you don't see any people. 15, you don't see any members, but you do see posters, wanted posters, with rough depictions of your likeness. With a 15 and from this distance, I'm not going to say you can tell whether you'd be able to actually, like, whether somebody walking by on the street would be able to see it and go, that's them. You can't quite tell from this distance. If you got a closer look, you could actually look into, can we be matched to this? But there are some form of wanted poster that have the symbol of the Vasham Klinga on it that are for you, even if you can't tell right now whether somebody could find you and turn you in based on those posters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right now,
Cool.
it's a how close is the image? breach. That's what you're trying to figure out.
We got disguises from Wim like two faces ago.
Yep.
So we should put those on.
Oh, that's on.
2 faces ago.
Okay.
Crazy.
That is how we're gonna start telling time in this game. How many faces ago did something happen?
Great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys put on some disguises so that you can operate freely. It's enough of simple stuff in the way of like just some tools to modify, nose shape, jaw shape, things to, just alter colors of hair really quickly, just enough.
Are glasses or like sunglasses common?
Sunglasses, no. Glasses, yes.
And okay, I'm gonna just throw some glasses on my face to maybe make my eyes less prominent.
Sure, for sure. Yeah,
I don't
you're
know if
able
that
to
will
get
help,
those.
but
You're able to get a pair of sunglasses out of Wim's old disguise kit that is below deck, sort of in the barracks still, or in the the lower decks.
cool.
Anything you guys are doing in the immediate moment as the Ravager is carted away towards the palace?
Are we going with it? I'm talking to Lucian.
You are invited specifically so Lucian, you are directly invited and specifically requested to come with to give a full report. You are also permitted to bring up to 6 people with you.
Yeah, I'll take them all with me.
Anybody else you would like
And
to bring?
I am-
The captain is coming with regardless.
I'm gonna walk up to Enzo and say, "Hey, you can bring a friend of yours so that you don't feel lonely."
Laughs. He kind of laughs, brushes off, and then turns around and goes, I do actually have someone.
Yeah, and then I'll just strut everybody through, and as we're walking, I'm gonna make sure to be like, "Hey, what's up?" to like different people. Shake hands with people I don't even know.
Politic your way through.
Politic my way through, but specifically making sure that the party sees me do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lorenzo, who is the one other person that you're going to bring?
I was gonna see if I could get the first mate.
Yeah, Adrian. Yeah, for sure.
Adrian on.
With both the captain and the first mate away, very quickly the quartermaster, Mitubi Kitwana, is placed in charge as that sort of temporary stand-in. And so the 7 of you begin to make your way towards the castle. You are quickly ushered in. It's probably about from the docks, traveling on foot, because they do make a bit of a display of bringing this all the way there. From the docks to the palace, it's about 30 minutes walking. So you guys take that 30-minute walk. I'm assuming Jack is left in, or not Jack, Dessou is left in the brig.
I assumed that's where I was.
No, I'm bringing Jack.
Okay.
The Sioux with
You're
us.
Okay, I thought he was coming with us. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. When
At
you
that
say-
point,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So Dessou comes with you guys. You all make your way to the castle. You are brought, so some massive side doors are opened and the Ravager is taken off one direction. And Lucian, you are led as sort of the political head of this party here, and the captain sort of walks just behind you, being the captain of the ship that brought in the Ravager. You guys are led to something of a... How do we explain this? Something of a what is clearly like a research and development lab. And so you guys are sort of walked around, and you see a series of like various different, clearly like arcanotech, like hexlight implements that have been built into this lab. There's a giant glass window, reinforced several times over, and on the other side of the window, so firstly on your side, a bunch of researchers all messing with arcana tech, as the doors that you saw open, which received the Ravager in the boulder, the Ravager is brought into the center of the room, the boulder specifically, and is set down in the center of the room. And then the doors are closed and latched, and you can see the lights, the interior lights, which are produced via Arcanotech, begin to dim. And what you see is various different, like, psionically created arms and hands of, like, pink glowing light reach out and sort of, like, using what you assume is some sort of mental magic, which is reverberating the stone. Like, you see a full hand come down and a finger just point at the center of the stone, and you hear a magical effect even through the several panes of glass. Like, you didn't hear the boulder drop. You heard just, and then, but you hear very predominantly the power of this magical effect. And then the hand picks the top half of the boulder off, and as the Ravager begins to levitate within it, another hand immediately, and various different bands of light from all sorts of angles in the room reach out and capture it in the space and sort of pull it taut so that it is locked in space. Everybody give me a perception check.
Great. Can I also say, while that was happening, is that happening by the scientists that are on our side of the glass?
Yeah, so you see very clear motions being performed. Like, one of them, that hand was one of their hands. You see them, you know, the one scene in Iron Man where Tony Stark sort of puts his hand through a hologram and picks it up and starts moving it around. That sort of effect occurs where they are, you know, picking up sort of spectral gauntlets, which are having larger impacts on the other sides of the room. All of those beams of light shooting out and capturing it, that was, you know, a bunch of, like, programming that was done within the psionic arcanotech, and just a big enter button. So
love it.
That's what that looks like.
Am I noticing, as the scientists are doing it, am I noticing anything about them that as they're, like, using this technology or using magic, anything happening with them or anything like that?
They're just very deep in focus, very deep studying. You see a bunch of readings as soon as the beams of light capture it, begin to immediately come back, though you can't interpret exactly what those readings mean. What did we get in the way of perception checks? Let's start with Lorenzo.
I got a 12.
Okay. Dessou.
I got 9.
Okay. Lucien.
Oh, I was supposed to roll too?
Yeah.
1 sec. Let me...
We'll pop down to Vale. What'd you get?
9.
Okay. Straya?
22.
Okay.
I got a 28.
Okay.
Oh!
Only the 22s and the 28, only Straya and Lucien are able to see this. But as the sort of the top half of the boulder cracks off and gets set down next to it, you guys are just barely able to sort of peek over the edge and see into the interior. And you notice some form of like jagged and harsh runes lightly carved in. It's so faint. But writing of some kind inside the inside the boulder.
Also, sorry, I'm going to ask a more pointed question.
Yeah.
As the researchers are doing their stuff, are they using technology or are they using magic? I think that's my first question.
Both. They are
Both,
using.
okay.
So their psionics are being aided by arcanotech.
Okay,
So
got it.
It's the
Is
base,
there any...
the base component is psionics. Arcanotech is just amplifying it, basically.
Cool. Is there any like change of... Basically, I'm looking for like eye color change, hair color change, anything like that as they...
No, nothing.
Or like would I clock that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
And I like that's even carrying your 22, which is a very high roll. They are not exhibiting anything like that.
Cool. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. As you guys are watching all of this display of magic, you get this moment of being able to glimpse sort of what they're doing, but are very quickly moved on by the person who's sort of touring you around. And this is just, a generic, sort of like hand of the scion within his, not sort of the ambassador role that you fill, Lucian, but just someone who's more of a, servant, clerk within the palace, who begins to guide you through and says,
Sorry.
What?
What just happened?
I knocked my mic over, but I wasn't sure if you heard it.
No, nothing came through on my end.
Okay, great. Sorry.
Let's see. You guys are guided through, and they begin saying to you, and I'm going to do this entire thing in Juns, so if you don't speak Juns, you are not going to understand what's being said. Who doesn't understand Juns? Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
I do.
Enzo, do you?
I
Because we didn't grow up speaking that.
no, I don't think I do.
Okay, so really the only one who's able to understand this is Lucian. And
I feel like I didn't know like words.
And
Desu would also.
yeah, you
Yeah,
might pick
also
up a
learns
couple.
that.
You might pick
Door.
up a couple words. Yeah.
I think I know that word.
Yeah, so
I took Jean's for like a year in high school, so like I can ask to go to the bathroom, but
Yeah.
that's about as much as I got.
You can say good morning and I need to take a dump. That's about it.
Yeah, basically.
Can I get a beer?
you guys are led through
The
the
most important
palace.
phrase in every language.
The sort of I want to say tour guide, but that's not the rule, or that's not the role, the name of the role. She's like a Jonziaki woman who is just guides you through like a massive palace, high vaulted ceilings, beautiful stone architecture, and says to you all, though not all of you can understand, we are so grateful for all the work that you have done for our scion. He believes that, he and our researchers, I should say, believe that the presence of this Ravager and our capacity to research it may be the key to unlocking the next evolution of psionic magic. And the scion is greatly in your debt, though he will never admit it. And she kind of winks at you, Lucian.
And I send a message to Straya and just translate that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, You're gonna what?
I'm gonna just lock in on Desu's face and see. Are you showing signs of distress, panic?
Utter panic.
Okay.
Just barely holding it together. Where he's just like, they start talking. He's just like,
Wait, and I'm gonna send that into Vale's mind.
Mhm.
Because I have what's it called? Psionic mind.
Yep.
I can telepathically speak to them.
And you're just gonna like as it comes in, you're gonna hear Vale's thoughts like, shoot, now we have to do the one thing that I said was a bad choice. We're gonna have to heist it. Because otherwise Dessous is gonna go and try and break into the castle by
Otherwise,
himself.
the Sioux is gonna go bye.
Okay, also, as he's when I translate that, I'm just gonna like, how tall are you again, Dessous?
He's like 6 foot.
Okay, so yeah, we're close to the same height. So I'm just gonna like link my arm in his, just to like hold on to it. Just in a friendly
Put him
way.
back.
Yeah,
Yep.
just like pat his shoulder.
Yep.
Yeah.
She continues, I am actually leading you to the Scion himself. He wanted to meet each of you and wanted to see you all and thank you directly.
I will say to Straya in my head, because I'm assuming she's connected with Dessous, tell him to just keep his mouth shut. Please.
You guys are led into not a throne room, but actually something more of a sort of, I want to say something in between the realms of like a council room and a personal study. And you see the good scion Ferland Charbon III standing there, sort of middle-aged, maybe 50s, 60s black man, a little bit of the gray getting into his hair. He has sort of just a small afro, and you can see...
Did you say half-row?
Afro. Small afro.
Okay.
Just one half of his head shaved, the other half afro.
And
But, like,
that
70s out here.
that is a possibility.
Welcome,
He could have a half-row.
choice.
welcome to High Fantasy. This is why we play High Fantasy, so that we can imagine the half row.
Haha, bro.
You don't have to imagine it. It exists.
As we walk up, I like lean over to Lucian and just go, I didn't get the word of any of that. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
He just literally just gives him a face, just like
The captain and the first mate, by the way, for this interaction are in their full privateer garb, obviously suited with their station. You all would have been directed to do the same. You guys.
Do we have weapons? That's like another important question. I hope it doesn't come to that, but if it does...
You have been divested of your weapons upon entry to the palace.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's a pertinent choice.
Yep. It was definitely, when you were divested of your weapons, it was more of a like coat check, you have to do this end of thing.
fair.
He looks at you all and says, in common, and by the way, the captain, upon seeing him, bows immediately.
So would Lucian.
Yes.
Gonna follow.
Yeah.
The whole 9 yards.
And I'm like arm wrestling Jack or Dessous down.
Just like, oh yeah, I have to bow. Have to bow.
Lorenzo definitely was looking around, and a second later than everybody else was like, oh, crap.
No. Lucian would grab you by the head and force you to the ground.
Yeah.
Also, this whole time of walking and stuff, just every once in a while in Dessous' mind, I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be okay. Just wait. Don't panic. Trying to send calm vibes.
Yep. Yeah.
Good vibes.
I'm not gonna lie.
vibes.
My immediate thought is nothing makes people panic more than in their head someone going, "Don't panic, don't panic, don't panic, don't panic."
It's okay.
It's
He's
just
got
one more voice. One more
It's like
voice.
telling somebody to calm down in the middle of an argument.
Yeah.
Oh,
His you will see that his hair is like turning black. As you guys are bowing.
His hair's turning black.
and as you guys bow, the Scion in common says to you all, I see a couple of you are out of practice. That is fine. Stand. And with that, we are going to finish this episode of Tavern of Tomes. Does anybody have anything they would like to plug?
The strings of your heart.
Always.
Plug, not pluck.
Ah, dang it.
Yes.
Then
No, they came unplugged. Let me just.
1 second, right ventricle. Multi Nerds podcasts. We've got a couple of offshoots happening even within that brand, so
Yeah.
check it out.
your new podcast. You don't wanna talk about that.
Well, it's all a part of, so like Blending and Breakdowns. We're starting another one called Post Credit Revelations, but all that sits under Multi Nerds.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware.
Yeah,
Nice.
house. Yeah.
Flightless Birds, Twitch, YouTube. Hopefully, there's going to be more streaming happening soon once I move to my new apartment.
Ooh.
Woo!
You can go check out KYN on Spotify
Yeah.
and Instagram.
They're
Not official
fantastic.
band.
Woo!
Also,
Yeah.
so I haven't started yet technically, but I believe by the time this comes out, I will have started making YouTube videos again. And so you can go check out Magic Missile Minis, where I do like hand sculpted D&D miniatures and Warhammer stuff.
That's cool.
Hopefully that this is me half committing to doing that by saying that I'm going to. And this will be really embarrassing if there's a bunch of
That's
episodes
what I've
of
been
me
doing
saying I'm
ever
releasing
since-
stuff, and I haven't. So
Hey, I've been
There you go.
advertising the Inkwell and have still not gotten it up yet. So,
fair enough.
There you go. Hey, stay tuned at some point. I'm finally getting into the swing of doing some writing of essays and stuff like that. So at some point, those might be coming out, but we'll see where and when. So,
Sam, anything from you?
SamuelBone.substack.com. I'm still writing, putting stuff up there, and I'm looking at getting other things published in other magazines. So we'll see what happens.
Fantastic. And as always, please check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Tavern of Tomes, capital T and Tavern of Tomes. Thank you again to Caleb Brown. Shout out to you for subscribing as a regular first Patreon member. When eventually this goes somewhere, you can officially say I was there before anybody else was, because we have documented evidence of it. So,
A to the men,
uh,
and not to Rachel.
as always, thank you all for joining us. You're always welcome at the tavern, and welcome back next week. And come back next week, because this story's not over yet. We love you all. Good.
Yeah, welcome back next week.
Welcome back next week. We love you all. Good night, friends.
good night.
Bye.